Hi, I'm Tara Starling, creator of Starling Beauty, and today I have some beautiful friends with me. We're going to spend a little time hanging out and scratching the surface of the makeup world. We're going to talk a little bit about what makeup is and what it isn't, and we're going to have a little fun. With me today we have the beautiful Morgan, the lovely Kelly, the gorgeous Jenna, and the adorable Mercedes. Ladies, thanks for coming and hanging out with me. Who here likes to play with makeup?
I do.
I do. So makeup it's kind of like a big concept. What are your thoughts? What do you think makeup is, and what do you think it isn't? If you're hot, go. Any ideas?
I definitely think it's fun, but kind of stressful at times.
Yeah.
Because you don't have time, and but it's just fun. I like
But it is fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. Mercedes, what do you think?
I think it's fun. It's fun to play around with, but you kind of get mad if you mess up a little.
Yeah. Kelly or Jenna, do you have any ideas?
Something to enhance your beauty, but depends.
I like that.
You're in a good mood or
Makes you
not.
feel better.
I like that.
Stress it up.
I like that. So makeup can be a lot of things, but the one thing it isn't, it's not anything to fix you. Every person is already beautiful and already perfect. And makeup is a wonderful tool to express that beauty in a way that is very individual to your personality. And it gives you a wide range, gives you lots of different things you could do if you're in one mood one day or in a different mood another day. It's just kind of a palette for your life. So since makeup is a really fun and exciting tool to express all of the different aspects of our lives, let's start there. Let's make that our first step with makeup. Mercedes, tell us a little bit about yourself. What do you like to do?
I like to dance and be crazy.
You like to dance and be crazy?
Yeah.
Do you have dance performances that you like to do?
Sometimes, but not all the time.
Sometimes. When you have dance performances, do you like to do something a little bit different with your makeup? Something
Yeah.
special?
Yeah, a lot of stuff, like a dramatic.
A little bit more dramatic? All right, well, let's get started and play with that. One of the things that is really important to remember with makeup is that less is more. You want, when somebody's looking at you, you want to see the beautiful person. You don't necessarily want to see the makeup. The makeup is there to enhance you, not the other way around. So we want to use the smallest amount of product to achieve the greatest result. So if in doubt, start small, because you can always add more if it serves you. So, and Mercedes has such beautiful, gorgeous skin that we don't really feel like we, need to do much or send. We're just gonna put a little bit of concealer on her and start with that. And then before we do anything, I'm gonna put a little bit of moisture on the skin. Now, you ladies have the great advantage of being at the age when your skin is just naturally perfect. So enjoy it. But to keep your skin looking that perfect and that wonderful, it's really important to take good care of it. Who here uses a moisturizer? Anybody?
Yeah.
Okay, so here's the million-dollar question. Who here uses sunscreen?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. I'll give you ladies a trick. Like, the most important, effective thing that you can use to keep your skin looking beautiful and young is sunscreen. Even days when you feel like you're not out in the sun, like if you're in school all day, it's still important to use sunscreen. Just going from your house to the car, from class to class, the sun's rays are so powerful and so damaging that you may just be getting a little bit at a time, but that cumulative damage adds up over time. So if you want to keep your beautiful skin, just find a moisturizer with a good sunscreen in it. And almost every skincare brand, you'll find moisturizers that have a sunscreen built in. That way it's really, really easy. It's just one quick step in the morning.
Yeah.
All right, so let's take an oath now. I swear.
I swear.
I will wear sunscreen.
I will wear sunscreen.
And protect my skin.
And protect my skin.
From henceforth.
From henceforth.
Very good. That makes me happy.
What's your favorite type of moisturizer to use with sunscreen in it?
I have a lot of favorites. There's so many great products out there. But one that seems to work for a lot of people and that's really inexpensive, so it's readily accessible, is Neutrogena. And they have products for all different skin types, for dry skin and oily skin and combination skin, and it's really easy to get. You can just get it at your corner drugstore. All right, so Mercedes, how does your skin feel now?
Good.
Good. Another reason why you'll want to put on moisturizer before your makeup is it preps the skin. When the skin is healthy and supple and hydrated, whatever makeup you're going to put on, whether it's a liquid foundation, a powder foundation, it's going to go on more smoothly and it's going to stay on better.
I definitely feel like putting lotion on before makes it stay on better.
Absolutely. And then it feels more comfortable too.
Yeah.
And that's going to make you feel more comfortable in your
Yeah.
own skin, literally and figuratively. All right, so Mercedes, we're just going to put a little bit of concealer under your eyes here. And the skin underneath the eyes is very, very, very thin, which means that it's incredibly delicate. So you want to really use a lot of care when you're applying makeup under the eyes. If you can use a makeup brush, then that's ideal. You're able to really get into the small areas and apply the appropriate amount of product without pulling on your skin. If you don't have a makeup brush and you're going to use your finger, use either your pinky or, what's this one? Your ring finger. Who can guess why?
Put your ring on it.
You never use
Oh,
them, so they're softest.
Well, that could be, you do use these, so the muscles are more developed. If you use your pinky finger or your ring finger, it's going to be a little bit more delicate, and always use a patting motion, never rub. So, and that goes if you're putting on eye cream or some sunscreen as well that's meant for around the eye. Just very, very gently with one of these two, very gently pat so that you really are mindful of that delicate
What does the
skin.
rubbing do?
Well, because the skin is so thin, your skin has a certain layer of thickness of all of the skin cells that are laid one on top of the other. The skin under the eye has very few layers, so it's very delicate. And if you're rubbing, then it can tear the skin, and it might not appear to the naked eye, but on a microscopic scale, you're tearing the cells and you're damaging the skin.
And eventually you'll be able to tell, is that?
Well, yeah, it just, you can irritate it, it can get infected. So if you just, with a very, very light amount of pressure, if you just very gently pat, then you're going to take care of that really delicate skin. So you can see Mercedes has such great skin. With a little bit of concealer, she looks perfect. She doesn't need any foundation.
Not at all.
And so we're not going to put any on her because she already looks beautiful. I'm just going to scooch over here and do a little concealer on the other side.
I never feel like I blend it well enough. That's why I'm always way too scared to put it on. Because you see those faces where you get the line
The
on
line.
the chin, or like you can see it around the eye, and
Yeah.
I'm just scared to death of that line. I never risk it.
Well, there's a really easy way to choose your foundation so that you know it's going to match your skin. With your naked eye, you can kind of look at some colors and see what's in the general color family of your skin. So when you're at the makeup counter or playing around with different shades, if you choose 3 or 4 shades which you feel are closest to the skin color on your face, not on your hands. That's a big mistake that's made a lot. People test foundation on their hands.
Oh, yeah.
But your hands are always going to be a little bit different color than your face.
Yeah.
And you want your foundation to match your face where it's going to go, not on your hands.
Yeah.
So test it on your face. If you just take the like 3 or 4 colors that you feel most closely match your skin, and then make a stripe of each of them right here on your jaw, and then go stand out in the sunlight where you have natural light, take a mirror and look. There will be one color that's really hard to see, that almost disappears. That's going to be the color that you use. And if you use a color that matches your skin that closely and blend it, you won't have that line. And also, starting with a small amount of product will help you with the blending too. Sometimes when you start with more product than you need, it's difficult to get it to look nicely blended in your skin. So starting little
That
and
makes
building
sense.
will help. All right, how does she look?
Great.
Beautiful.
Gorgeous. And since we're doing her for a dance performance, we're going to give her a little bit more color in her cheeks. She's got beautiful rosy cheeks right now, but since she's going to be under some lights, we're just going to give her a little bit more. I